SDMediaPros here at NAB 2017, and we're at the new Insta booth talking to
Eli.
Eli, tell me about why and how did Insta come about to develop this new camera?
Sure. So I think right now there's everybody acknowledges that what the VR industry really needs right now is a lot of compelling content. There's a lot of the technology is there ready, but we just need more creators to start using it, and we need cameras that are built for creators, that are easy to use, and that are going to empower them to make stuff that that draws people into this amazing new form.
Right.
So,
you know, one of the questions I have is the knitting process. When you're putting it together, I understand it's pretty much a PC world, number one, to do that, not a Mac world to do that. And what processing power do you need to really make that work?
Sure.
Yeah.
So something very great about this camera, like you said, stitching is one of the things that that people are going to have to learn when they get into this. This offers real-time stitching, so that's something that if you want to go live, I mean, Live 360 is going to be one of the major uses for this. If you want to go live, it's going to be stitched in real time on board. That's what you see happening on this display back there. So there's no work on the part of the user at all for that. If you're making a narrative experience or something where you want more fine-grained creative control, then we also have a dedicated stitching software and editing app that in fact can be used with both Mac and PC, and we have an Android and an iPhone version of our control app as well that you can be using to control this camera. So the stitching is very versatile. If you want something quick that you pull the card off the camera and you've got a ready to watch still or a ready to watch video, that will get you there. If you want something where you are digging into the details and you want the highest quality stitch possible, then you just pop it onto your computer from the memory card and you're ready to go.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Eli.
Sure.
I appreciate it very much. Anything else you want to add?
The other thing I think is really is worth noting about this. So it's got real-time stitching, which makes it a great live device. The other thing is that it's stereoscopic. I just want to make sure that it's clear that this is a stereoscopic 360 camera, max resolution 8K. So it's maximum resolution 8K, 6 lenses. We're stitching together a stereoscopic image that is far more immersive than your monoscopic 360 images. And for a device this accessible, there's really nothing else that's going to bring you such a simple user experience. And it's also at a very reasonable price point because we really want to encourage a lot more creators to start using this form.
I understand the price point is pretty reasonable. Tell me what it is.
It's very, very reasonable. So it's $3,500, and as I mentioned, for something that's giving you such high quality stereoscopic 360, there's nothing else that's offering that experience. So this is the Insta360 Nano. It's a plug-and-play 360 camera for iPhones. As soon as I plug this into the Lightning port, we pull up our camera app right here. I've got a camera mode, a video mode. Let me just take a quick picture with the camera mode to show you guys how this works. So I can first preview my image. I've got this panorama down here. There's you guys filming me. I'll take a picture. There it is. Now I pull it up in our album. That's our full spherical 360 image that was stitched together immediately. I can change the perspective there. If you guys have seen the new Kendrick Lamar video, that's that little planet effect that he did. So you can do that, and then you're ready to, after you've taken a picture, as soon as you've taken a picture, you can share it on Facebook, Twitter, any of these platforms. If they have a native 360 display technology, then you can just show it right on there. If not, then we can host it on our server and you can share a link, or you can take a screenshot of an angle you like.
What kind of resolution is it?
This is 3K images and 3K video as well. The great thing about this, I think this is one of the strengths of this camera, it is amazingly good for 360 live streaming. So if you guys have begun to experiment with Live 360, this is fully integrated with Facebook. As soon as you link up your account, I can go live directly from our app on Facebook. Same deal for YouTube. Periscope, if you're using Periscope, then this is the only camera that's natively integrated with their app. You can go live directly from the Periscope app. I just plug in this camera and then you use Periscope the same way you would, except you're in 360, your viewers can explore.
What's Periscope? Sorry.
Periscope is a live streaming platform. It's a dedicated live streaming platform and community that's owned by Twitter. So the other thing, Twitter now supports 360 video and 360 live streaming. If you want to go live on Twitter, then you should be using Periscope. That's
How much is this little gizmo?
This gizmo is $200,
Okay.
which is a great deal.
And it works with your iPhone.
It works with your iPhone. We have an Android version as well,
Yeah.
called the Insta360 Air. I'll show you one last really cool feature that's something unique about this device. This has onboard real-time image stabilization that's using the iPhone's gyroscope. So I'll show you without stabilization first. I'll turn this off. And you'll see if you watch an imaginary horizon on this preview image, it's very, very unstable. You've got that seesaw effect. There's like a sine curve going on back there with the horizon. It's very uncomfortable if someone's watching it on a VR headset. And also you're going to be using a lot of bandwidth with an image like that if you're live streaming. So if I turn this on, you can see that it's far.
It's pinning the horizon.
Exactly. It's making it far more stable. It's going to be much more comfortable for your viewers, and you're also going to save bandwidth because there's less change between each adjacent frame, so you're not going to need to transfer as much data. It is by far the easiest way to get into 360 live streaming, and it's so easy to use.